we got order of operations today, and absolute value is thrown in the mix too. So I got a couple notes on the board. But just real quick, absolute value just means you take whatever number's in there and make it positive. So if I had like the absolute value of 7 minus 4, that would be the absolute value of 3. And since 3 is already positive, we just keep it positive. But if I had the absolute value of 4 minus 7, that would be the absolute value of negative 3, and then because the number inside is negative, we make it positive. So keep that in mind, and then we got the order of operations to worry about too, so PEMDAS, right? So parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. And it's written on the board as well. So I'm going to pick out a few here and go through them to get you started. So let's say I looked at number 3. You do parentheses first, right? So I would do 8 minus 10 in the middle there. So negative 7 minus negative 2. And then remember, if you're subtracting a negative, so if you have like minus a negative, you can make that a big plus sign. So negative 7 plus 2 is negative 5. And then that's obviously B. Some of these are multiple choice and some are not. Like number 4 is one of those absolute value ones I was just showing you. So I'd work on the inside there. So 1 minus 7 is negative 6, but that's in the absolute value, so then the absolute value of negative 6 is 6. And then on some of these, you're plugging into variables and then working it out. So like let's say I did number 12. So we're going to plug in, I like to, when I plug something in, put it in parentheses. Just kind of helps me keep it organized. So I'm putting in negative 3 for P, because P is negative 3, minus, and I'm putting in 1 for Q. And then this parentheses doesn't actually need to be there because nothing's going on there, but this one does, so I'm doing 1 to the 3rd power. So 1 to the 3rd power is 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. And then negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. I don't know, let's say number 19. So again, plug in. So M is 8. So 8 there, minus. P is negative 2. Plus the absolute value of P, well, P is negative 2 again. And then I gotta work this stuff on the inside. So the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. And then if I work inside the parentheses here, negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So this becomes 8 minus 0. Which becomes 8. So yeah, we're just practicing these, making sure we are all set here, and if you got questions, please ask.